What's going on? It's Friday and it is fall. Fall is in the air here in Michigan. It is 50 right now on the dot, and I'm going to shoot a car that I've been trying to shoot all summer long. So finally got to link up with Zach here. He got the car done, pretty recently. This is a really cool build. Another home built car, did everything himself on this thing. It is the ultimate sleeper. It is so cool. Ford LTD, I think it's an 84 wagon. I'm a wagon guy at heart. Coyote swap, big turbo. This thing is badass. So this is definitely one you want to stick around for, boys. I hear Zach pulling up. This is actually my first time seeing this car in person. It's hilarious. Like, this is the ultimate sleeper. No one thinks this car makes the power it makes. It's so badass. What's up, dude?
Not much.
This is Zach. This is, I think this is now officially my favorite car that I've shot, and we haven't even got into it yet. This thing is just awesome. Sorry about the wind, guys. We're actually going to move to the front here, hopefully get out of the wind a little bit more. So what is this thing?
This is a 1984 Ford LTD Wagon. It sits on the same chassis as a Fox body Mustang, so everybody's got a Fox body Mustang, so I was like, do something like a wagon or something just to be a little bit different.
For sure. And who owned it before? It looks, I mean, the color and everything, this looks like something that a grandma would own.
Yeah, some old guy in Pennsylvania picked it up from Florida.
Oh shit.
And then my engine builder, Fonzie, he brought it home. He was going to build it, and then I had a sedan version, the exact same color and everything, and he was like, hey, I'm not going to build this wagon. He's like, do you want it? And I was like, yeah. So I went and picked up the wagon and did the swap in a wagon instead.
Right on. Yeah, so we'll get to the swap, but it is, he was telling me when we were chatting before, he has a set of wheels coming for it. Well, tell us about them.
They're just some weld drag lights, and I got a hubcap conversion for it, so from the outside of the car it'll look like a stock old 84 LTD wagon.
I think that is the coolest thing, because one of the first pictures when I saw this car, you posted it, it was like coming off the trailer with like the wire,
with the wire
wheels on it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be awesome. What wheels are on here now?
These are Champion Speed Series.
Okay.
Fronts are 15 by 3.5, rears are 15 by 10, double bead lock.
Strange drag brakes?
Yep, strange drag brakes.
Awesome. It looks sick on this setup for sure too.
Yeah.
How's it driving on the street with these?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got all race car style suspension, so it's a little rough and bumpy, but
Right on.
other than that, it's not bad.
Cool. What about axles?
They're strange 35 spline.
With a spool or what?
Yep.
Yeah, I can watch you turning. Definitely.
Turning, it goes only, it has no turner.
Does it have power steering?
No.
No power steering in the
power
spool.
steering.
I'm watching this guy just struggle with this wheel.
It is definitely a boat.
It's a full. Do you know what it weighs?
No. I last time I went to the track, they didn't have the scales on, but I'd really like to figure out what it weighs. So
Sure.
we're thinking around the 3,500 range, but we're not really sure.
Right. Yeah, and from the outside, it literally looks like nothing tinted. It's no exhaust coming out the fender. Nothing insane. This thing is an absolute sleeper. It's hilarious. It's so freaking cool, man. Like you said, everyone's doing Fox bodies.
Right.
I might be doing one too. But this is just, I mean, this is way cooler than a Fox body. I'm sure you've took it to a couple car shows now, right?
Yeah, I took it to Baker's last week on Sunday. Big hit.
Yeah, when you pull in, are people like, what is he doing
Like,
bringing
what
that
the
thing
heck?
here? And
they
then
see the tire and they're like, oh, it's got to have something, and then nobody expects the swap, but yeah, it definitely gets a lot of looks at everything I've been to so far.
Well, let's check out the interior on it, because that's it looks pretty stock, but
Yep. Yeah, so I wanted to keep it, as comfortable and street car as possible.
oh my god, dude. Okay, so you got boost controller in the middle.
Yep, boost controller in the middle. It's running a Holley digital dash, because converting for the swap, it was difficult to do.
Sure.
Mechanical to digital, but
What are you using for management? Are you?
It's the Ford Racing Control Pack.
Okay,
Gen
cool.
1 manual.
Got it.
So
TCI shifter. Other than that, it is all 84.
Yep. 84.
All 84 LTD wagon in here. Super cool. I mean, look at the wheel. This thing is just. I mean, it is mint too. It's so clean. How many miles were on it? You know?
I think it was like 62,000.
Okay.
Is what it had on the body. So.
You gonna put the back seat back in it?
Yeah, I just gotta finish the upholstery for it, and then I'll be covering the mini tubs and everything like that, so you don't see any of that stuff.
So good.
Yeah, it'll all be covered up. Pretty
Who did
decent.
the fab work on the mini tubs and stuff?
We did all of it.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did all in the garage.
All in the garage. That's why these kind of cars are my favorite.
Yeah.
This and Rick's truck, just the cool shit you can do in a 2-car garage is unbelievable. This is Michigan, man. This is Detroit. This, really badass, dude.
Thank you.
This thing is so cool. Well, let's get under the hood.
All right.
We'll get out of the wind here when we're under the hood too. There we go. Man, it is so clean in here. So just shaved and everything. It's badass. All right, so Gen 1, Gen 2?
Gen 1, but built. Forged rods, pistons. We used all the rotating assembly from a Cobra Jet motor.
Okay.
It's got packed valve springs. Other than that, the heads just have a little bit of work, nothing crazy.
Who did that?
My buddy Fonzie.
Okay.
He's the engine builder. He's the Coyote guy, in my opinion. And he put this one together, and
right on.
it's been sweet so far.
What injectors?
They're FID injectors. Motion Raceworks sells them.
Yep.
They're 1300 cc's.
Okay, cool.
So single pump.
Single pump.
It's Magna Fuel 4303.
Okay.
And they normally run them in a external unit, but they also make, most people don't know, they make a in-tank version. So as long as you can figure out how to retrofit it into your tank, then it's a beastly pump.
Right on. This is just a distribution block for
Motion Raceworks. Distribution block for boost controller and that.
Cool. And the turbo is
VS Racing, 80 millimeter. Their billet series.
Yep. It's oil only cooled.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right on. What oil pan's on it? Does it have an aluminum oil pan on it still?
Yeah, stock oil pan. I just welded it and drilled a bung in it.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I'm gonna have to do that too, I think.
Yeah.
And right now it's on 93 only. Tuned on 93 so far. What'd it make on 93?
We don't know what the power range is. We're assuming right around pretty close to 700 though.
Yep. And what's the goal?
On E85, I'd like to see 1,000.
Yeah, you should. You'll make 1,000 easy.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
What's the compression with these pistons?
9.5.
9.5.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. On E85, you'll be able to make 1,000.
Yeah,
like
that's what we're thinking.
Nothing. What trans?
470W.
That's right. We talked about that.
Yeah.
That's a unique choice.
Yeah, most
too.
of the guys use the 6R80s. When I was building it, the 6R80s were so expensive at that time.
Yeah, TH400 seemed like the go-to.
Yeah. So, but I've done a couple things with a 4R before, so I know how to kind of mess with those a little bit. And this one's really built, so
for sure. You guys did all this fab work on charge pipes?
I built it all, and then I had my buddy Ian weld it.
Okay.
He is a sick welder.
Clearly, yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah.
I like that you left it just raw, polished like that too.
Yeah.
Badass. And what about the hot side? Did you do all that?
The CG headers are CG fab.
Okay.
And then it's their forward-facing race version, and then all the rest of the hot side I made.
Nice, man. You do some sick work for sure, dude.
Thanks.
Badass. VS Racing, or is that a tile blow-off valve? Oh, it says
VS
right on
Racing.
it, VS Racing, yeah.
VS Racing. Yep.
Same for the gate?
Yep. Gate's down in here.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to
So
see.
a single gate?
Yep, single gate.
And what's the boost right now?
It's right on 6.8 pounds. It's on the gate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. It does have heat. It does have heat.
Yeah.
I see the
no AC.
running into the heater core, so I was wondering.
AC.
Okay.
Might add it later, but the heat power
Probably
by
had it
the
on
hour.
today.
Yeah. Power by the hour makes some billet mounts, so and 90-degree rubber hoses, so that makes it really easy to put heat on these things with how big the lines are and going around. And they have the factory restrictor in it, but
Okay.
it's built into the housing.
I see.
So
Badass. What about intercooler?
yeah. If you look way down here.
Wow, that is ultimate sleeper, dude.
It's a big core too.
Yeah, that's a big boy. Whose core is that? Did you guys fab that up?
It's just an on 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just an on 3 one.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's tucked in there. You can't really. I tried to make it so you don't really notice it that much.
Yeah, I
But
didn't.
it picks up plenty of air from the underside down there.
I didn't notice it when you were pulling up at all. I thought maybe it had a
everybody
air to
thinks it's a
water or
radiator
something.
or something.
Yeah. Cool. And divided housing on this, or is it
Yeah, divided.
divided?
Yep, it's a divided.
Cool. Right on. Yeah, I'm excited to watch this car run. You've had it to the track a couple times this year?
Yeah, twice. The first time we just kind of went down to make sure, brakes were working, stuff like that. Second time we went down, still on 6.8 pounds of boost. It went 1049 at 137. In the first quarter mile pass that I made in it, so we're expecting it to do some pretty good numbers on more boost and E85 for sure.
Yeah, and that's not really having figured out the
Yeah.
suspension or anything yet either.
Yeah, that was just on just how I had it set. I just kind of winged it, and yeah, it went straight. That's the main thing, is I want it to be nice and easy to drive. It's so smooth down the track, it looks like it's cruising.
Right on.
So,
And what does it have for suspension?
suspension wise, it's strange all the way around, and then all the mounts and everything like that, K-member, control arms, everything is Team Z.
Yep. Right on. Who's tuning this?
Rob at Palm Beach Dyno.
Right on.
Yep.
Man,
Yes.
I've done a couple Palm Beach cars lately for sure. These guys know what they're doing.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking about where the exhaust comes out. We're trying to figure out where to mount cameras. So
Yeah, it goes down through here and back behind the tire. You can kind of see it underneath there if you look. Yeah. And it loops up through there. And
I
dumps
see.
in the back.
So it's dumped right behind the tire.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, I see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right by the passenger seat.
All right. Check out the setup back here. I love this, like, no tinted windows too. And the license plate. Come on, old timer. Dude, that's better than my plate. I think my plate gets more love than anything, but old timer. And he's got the,
Old school.
oh my God, so good. Oh, wow, it's clean under here. Okay, so this is a trans cooler?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a derail trans cooler.
Derail trans cooler back here. Wow, it's so clean under here.
Yep.
All strange. So this is Fox body stuff, right?
Yeah, all of it.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I've been
All
looking
the
at a bunch of
Fox
Fox bodies, and this looks exactly like all of them.
Yep. Same setup.
Nice. What rear gear's in it?
355.
355. So it cruises too.
Yeah. Well, with that's the reason I went with the 4R also. It's got overdrive.
Sure.
So with the flip of a switch, I can pop into overdrive, drop the RPMs.
Right on. Look at this thing. It's so good. Well, we're gonna slap some GoPros on this thing. Hopefully the wind chills out here, and get some rollers and take it for a drive. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, man. put on my safety harness.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've had a lot of people wanting to buy this thing, huh?
Yeah. I got a lot of offers on it so far, quite a few. So
I kind of want to buy it.
yeah. The only thing I'd really change is I'd do something older next time, do the same exact thing, a wagon.
Yeah.
Regular stock cams. Exhaust is Boss 302 cams.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, it's stock cams.
It sounds sweet.
Yeah, it sounds.
It's got a little lope to it.
It's got a little bit.
Dude, that single exhaust, this thing sounds crazy, doesn't it? Yep, officially my favorite car I've ever shot. If you guys like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you do. Thanks for watching. Peace!